Who combines the best games with the best pizza? Mr. Gaddy's, of course. Mr. Gaddy's. Pizza, games, parties.
Looking to join the winning team? At United Community Credit Union, we offer low-rate loans and credit cards, and a rewards checking account that pays you for being a member. Now that's a touchdown! Join today. We're right here in your community. UnitedCCU.com.
Jacoby Brass, escorted by his mother Becky Brass and brother Michael Golden. Aubrey Broussard, escorted by his mother Raynell Rideau. James Douglas, escorted by his aunt Chantel Johnson. Nasiah Dunham, escorted by his grandmother Cynthia Waddell. Elizar Figueroa, escorted by his mother Vanessa Figueroa and father Antonio Figueroa. Caleb Flagg, escorted tonight by his mother Shakitha Flagg and father Corey Flagg Sr. Michael Fletcher, escorted by Geneva Davis and Michael Fletcher Sr. Damon Ford, escorted by his mother Teresa Ben. Joshua Garrett, escorted by Kenny Garrett. Tavon Griffin, escorted by his mother Letitia Sutton and Uncle June Sutton. Jaden Harris, escorted by his mother Tajana Bagley. Denver Harris, escorted tonight by his mother Rochelle Harris. Patrick Harrison, escorted by his mother Brandy Davis and father Patrick Harrison. Ronnie Hill, escorted by Bessie Hill and Ronnie Hill Sr. Treventa Hilliard, escorted by North Shore head football coach John Kay. Jonathan Jones, escorted by his mother Rashonda White and father Johnny Jones. Tracy Jordan, escorted by Nelda Hernandez. Jonas Joseph, escorted by his mother Alexia Joseph and father John Joseph. Jalen Levine, escorted by his mother Michelle Levine. Ty Leonard, escorted by his mother Olivia Body Leonard and father Vincent Leonard. Javen Logan, escorted by his father Marcus Logan. Dalen Manuel, escorted by Latoya Manuel and James Manuel. Carlos Marion, escorted by his mother Candace Marion and father Jonathan Marion. Tadrick Mathis, escorted tonight by his mother Nidra Mathis and father Tadrick Mathis Sr. Travion McClendon, escorted by his mother Brittany McClendon. Andreas Montes Zamora, escorted by his brother Alfredo Montes. Michael Moody, escorted by his mother Cindy V. McPherson. Scoey Morris, escorted by his mother Shantae Morris. Xavier Owens, escorted by his mother Jennifer Owens, father Xavier Owens, and brothers. Tyler Phillips, escorted by his mother Lakeisha Scott and father Tyrone Phillips. Talmadge Pounds, escorted by his mother Sonia Thornton. Joseph Richard, escorted by his mother Misty Curl and father Joseph Richard. Christopher Ryan Ross, escorted by his mother Taniqua Lightfoot Ross. Christopher Thomas, escorted by his mother Stephanie Thomas and father Christopher Thomas. Chandler White, escorted by Wajan Genwright. Cameron Wilkins, escorted by his mother Rosalind Boyd and grandfather Teddy Hampton. Ronald Wilson, escorted by Sharita K. Allen and Ronald Craig Wilson Sr. And Michael Woodley, escorted by Shamitria Woodley and Michael Woodley Sr. Now, representing our athletic trainers, Miguel Myers, escorted by his mother Joanna Roberts and Miguel Myers Sr. Kristen Taylor, escorted by her mother Christy Barker and stepfather Kevin Barker. And Von Shea Washington, escorted by Irma House. And now, representing the North Shore Band, John Abbott, escorted by Marvin Johnson. Sean Abro, escorted by his mother Victoria Abro and father Carmelo Abro. Karis Alas, escorted by Yenis Ferrafino. Juan Alvarado, escorted by his mother Josefina Alvarado and father Valentin Alvarado. Rachel Arena, escorted by her mother, Miriam Reyes, and father, Omar Jimenez. Crystal Brim, escorted by her mother, Laquita Brim, and father, Garrick Brim. Francisco Cardenas, escorted by his mother, Myrna Cardenas, and father, Leo Cardenas. Evelyn Cardenas, escorted by her father, Leopoldo B. Cardenas, and stepmother, Guadalupe Ponce. Hania Castillo, escorted by her brother, Axel Castillo. Miranda Davila, escorted by her mother, Stacy Davila, and father, Jerry Davila. Jose Arazo, escorted by his mother, Eloina Hernandez. Nahum Fuentes, escorted by his sister, Leslie Fuentes. Meadow Garza, escorted by her mother, Karen Garza. Gisela German, escorted by her brother, Juan German III. Fernando Gonzalez Jr., escorted by his mother, Cristina Banda, and father, Fernando Gonzalez. Jose Gutierrez, escorted by his mother, Rosalba Garcia.
Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3.
Liza Gutierrez, escorted by her mother, Diana Gutierrez. Michaela Hadnot, escorted by her grandparents, Linda and Fred Hadnot. Kareem Henry, escorted by his mother, Shanice Williams, and father, Marcus Marriott. Christy Leja, escorted by her sister, Natalia Leja. Delia Levy, escorted by her father, Hiram Levy. Viridiana Maciel, escorted by her mother, Enidina Mondragon, and father, Omar Maciel. Delaney Mann, escorted by her mother, Poland King, and father, Sothereth Che. Christian Martinez, escorted by his mother, Victoria Martinez. Israel Meneses, escorted by Angeles Meneses and Liberato Meneses. Epifanio Moreno, escorted by his grandfather, Epifanio Moreno. Devin Murillo, escorted by mother, Carolina Murillo. Fernando Nava Jr., escorted by his mother, Maricela Nava, and father, Fernando Nava. Andrew Quintero, escorted by his mother, Gabriela Vieja. Kimberly Ramirez, escorted by her mother, Veronica Claros, and father, Jesus Claros. David Ramos, escorted by Marina Magana. Edamir Rodriguez, escorted by his mother, Ivelisse Garcia, and father, Luis Rodriguez. Jonathan Solorzano, escorted by his father, Arturo Solorzano. Jose Soto, escorted by his mother, Blanca Soto, and father, Jose Soto. Alicia Tyler, escorted by her mother, Sheila Wyatt, and father, Herbert Tyler. Carlos Valencia, escorted by his sister, Jennifer Valencia. Benjamin Walding, escorted by his mother, Terry Walding. Now representing the Rounders, Luis Maris, escorted by North Shore Senior High Principal Dr. Joe Coleman. Jordan Martinez, escorted by his mother, Amanda Martinez. Representing Mustang Filmworks, Julian Benitez, escorted by his mother, Tiffany Benitez, and father, Sam Benitez. Excel Galarza, escorted by his mother, Elsa Figueroa. Sabrina Garcia, escorted by Melvin Harris and Dorian Wilkerson. Emma Janes, escorted by Patricia and Nicholas Serrano. Now representing the Scarlets, Scarlet Managers and Scarlet Escorts. Trinity Armstrong, represented by her mother, Tracy Armstrong. Judith Cardona, escorted by her mother, Isla M. Cardona. Jessica Dela Cruz, escorted by her mother, Claudia Estrada. Melanie Govia, escorted by her father, Catalina Govia. Jakayla Griffin, escorted by her mother, LaShonda Griffin. Melena Hamlin, escorted by Scarlet's director, Audra Taylor. Alara Jenkins, escorted by her mother, Menetria Gardner, and father, Herman Gardner. Solange Joseph, escorted by her mother, Janelle Baptiste. Reina Martinez, escorted by her mother, Emerald Martinez. Representing band and Scarlets, Benet Mateer, escorted by her mother, Vanetta Mateer, and father, Barnaby Mateer. Michael Medina, escorted by Miriam Medina and Chris Medina. Montserrat Molina Lopez, escorted by her mother, Doris Lopez. Bria Murphy, escorted by her father, Stacy Murphy. Emily Najjar, escorted by her mother, Myra Najjar, and father, Randy Najjar. Giovanni Noyola, escorted by his father, Edwin Noyola. Karina Pisano, escorted by Angel Rains. Rebecca Portillo, escorted by her mother, Marlene Portillo, and father, Brad Hunt. Tatiana Pullins Bundage, escorted by her mother, Dominique Bundage. Marisol Ramirez, escorted by her sister and brother-in-laws, Sylvia and Raul Aguilar. Savannah Ramirez, escorted by her mother, Angie Ramirez. Amari Rebellar, escorted by her father, Samuel Rebellar. Abigail Tellez, escorted by her father, Albert Tellez. Serena Tiarina, escorted by her mother, Tina Tiarina, and her father, Joe Tiarina. Serenity Wilkins, escorted by her father, Adrian Wilkins. Amia Young, escorted by her mother, Courtney Young, and her father, Anthony Young. And Sophia Leonard, escorted by her mother, Jackie Ramirez. Now representing the cheerleaders, Bianca Armenta, escorted by her mother, Angelica Armenta, and father, Roberto Armenta. Ivy Garza, escorted by her mother, Joanna Garza. Angel Glenn, escorted by her father, James Glenn. Shania Johnson, escorted by her mother, Christy Brown. Jayla Lee, escorted by her father, James Lee. Danielle Ramirez, escorted by her father, Daniel Ramirez. Sydney Russell, escorted by her father, Devon Russell. And Shakiria Watson, escorted by Shalicia Monroe Patterson. Representing band, LaRonda Wilson, escorted by her mother, Rhonda Wilson, and brother. Representing Spirit Squad, Adon Canales, escorted by his mother, Araceli Canales. And Kaya Poland, escorted by her mother, Samantha Poland. Representing Color Guard, Sanaya Brown, escorted by her mother, Candace Wilson. Natalie Espinoza, escorted by her mother, Araceli Bravo, and father, Odon Espinoza. Alexis Estrada, escorted by her father, Rosario Estrada. Brianna Medina, escorted by her parents, Melissa and Eric Medina. Jennifer Oviedo, escorted by her mother, Inez Oviedo, and father, Miguel Oviedo. Arlene Pena, escorted by her mother, Irene Pena. Viviana Ramirez, escorted by her mother, Soyla Chavez, and father, Jesus Ramirez. Representing the Scarlets, Natalia Mata, escorted by her mother, Marissa Gerardo, and her father, Ronnie Mata. Please join me in congratulating these outstanding students. We want to wish you all the best of luck in your future endeavors. Thank you for your attention and enjoy the game.
Testing. Testing.
Then it's Atascocita then.
Atascocita beat North Shore. And since that time, they've won 29 straight games. North Shore's hot. They're won their last 6 games. Atascocita comes in 8-1. And these two teams, although they haven't been in district very long, they don't like each other.
Yeah, these kids grow up and start playing each other in Tiffy and all the youth sports, and it's close. The Beltway separates each of the teams. North Shore's the south end of the Beltway, and Atasco, Summer Creek, and Humble ISD on the north side, and Sheldon in the middle.
Not separated too far mileage-wise. And these two teams are very familiar with each other, both in district play, and then we've seen them a few times in playoff.
That we have. Two teams are the largest enrollment. Both these teams, win or lose, are in the state playoffs and have claimed Division I big school berths. So the winner of this will be the district champion, and they'll enter the playoffs as the number 1 seed and host in the by-district, and the loser time will be the number 2 team, and will play Deer Park 2 Fridays from now in Deer Park.
So we're going to pause on the field. Both teams are on the field, and we're going to listen to a national anthem. Rick Blunt, Carl Thies back here at Galena ISD Stadium. And we were noticing, Carl, when they were lining up on the field that we were missing Mr. Harris, shut down senior defensive back. And Atascocita likes to throw the ball. How much will that hurt North Shore tonight?
Denver Harris had an interception in last year's game and 2 pass breakups. He had one of his best games of the season in the Atasco game last year.
Yeah, we noticed he's not on the depth chart. So for captains for North Shore wearing their gray pants, gray tops, red helmets is Evan Jackson, Jalen Bailey, Amador, and Kent Battle. Hudson, I believe that's Brown, and we'll get the other captains for Atascocita in a minute. Let's listen to the toss and see who wins.
Gentlemen, shake hands.
They toss the coins.
Brad,
Wheeler's also a
be
captain.
named captains. Congratulations. Your choice.
Referee's breaking up a little.
Tails. North Shore, you win the.
North Shore wins the
I
toss.
bet they
they'll
defer.
You want to defer. You want the ball, correct?
So North Shore wins the toss, and the
Put your backs
captain,
to the
Kent
clock.
Battle, says we will defer.
They want to go on defense
Sure.
first.
They will.
Yep, so
Gentlemen, shake hands. Have a
Atascocita
great
comes
game.
in averaging 483 yards a game.
Top offense in 21-6A.
And North Shore allowing 149 yards per game. So that's quite a discrepancy. Let's see.
That's going to be the battle of the night. Atasco's offense against North Shore's defense. Both number one in the district. North Shore's defense, the number one defense. Atasco's Eagles, the number one offense. Should be a great battle tonight.
Yeah, and Gavin Session, who was their
Starting
stud quarterback, got hurt.
had ACL surgery a couple weeks ago, and Zion Brown is sophomore quarterback of the Eagles.
So this is it. This is what everybody's been waiting for. Atascocita ranked 4th. I think in the district, in the state, in the city, and North Shore 10th, 5th. No, it's 5th and 8th. So highly ranked. Atascocita ranked ahead of North Shore.
Atasco's big win, they went up to Allen and broke their home winning streak. Chad Morris's first season. Chad Morris was on the staff at Auburn University last year.
So here's Dominguez. Pooch kick fielded at the 29-yard line, taken there by Keith Wheeler. So the Eagles start at the, let's see where they're marking it.
Looks like it's going to mark it at the 30-yard line.
I don't understand why the 30, but there was no forward progress.
That's an easy spot for the officials when they need to go 10 yards, and the 40 yards got a big stripe in it.
So Brown is quarterbacking, hands off.
He kept the ball.
Brown kept it, and he should have handed it off.
Yeah, he wished he had handed it off.
Takes about a 10-yard loss. And I think Battle got him.
Loses all the way back to the 22, 8-yard loss.
Carl, we talked about this, me and you, over lunch, that this quarterback's not seeing the pressure he's going to see tonight, and we see it evident very first play.
You cannot simulate this in practice.
Atascocita, pretty balanced offense, actually throws a little more than passing, but balanced. So here is a flag, and it's almost intercepted. The ball bounced off the intended receiver into the air, throwing it to Wheeler.
The man in motion went toward the line of scrimmage.
It'll be interesting to see if North Shore just declines this, unless that was a pre-snap penalty.
It was right at the same time.
Legal offense, number 88. He would be declined.
Frank Pascatori was moving, as Carl pointed out. He is a big receiver, 215 pounds.
Incomplete pass, declined the penalty, 3rd and 18.
So let's see if North Shore sends the house, or they're showing 4. Let's see if the outside guys go. They're not. They're in containment. And he's sacked with just the front 4. Sacked on the play by Ross and Wilson. So
Eagles have a big offensive line that does not move near as well as what the defensive line for North Shore.
So great start for the Mustangs on defense, wearing their East Side uniforms.
Zion Brown loses 2 yards, 4th and 20.
Both these teams are pumped. It's a big game.
Emmerich into punt.
Averaging over 40 yards a kick. This one's short, bouncing towards for Mustangs. So the Mustangs are going to get the ball in great field position to start. Let's see if they spot it on the even 45, or are they going to put it where?
They're going to move it to the 45. It's a 25-yard punt. And you and I saw a 26 or 27-yard punt, and they marked it at the 45-yard line. 10:25 remaining in the first quarter.
It looks like Mitchell's under center.
North Shore with the first possession in Eagle territory at the Eagle 45-yard line.
2 backs, man in motion. Hands off to Owens, splits up the middle. About a 7-yard gain for Owens. Rashard Choo-Choo Johnson's in the backfield along with him.
Picks up 7, 2nd and 3. Xavier Owens on the season, 77 carries for 610 yards, 8 touchdowns.
And I'm not sure if Bailey's not quarterbacking. So here's a handoff to Owens, gets the first down.
That is Bailey, quarterback.
Caleb Bailey, freshman, getting the start for the biggest game of the season.
Picks up 3 yards and a first down. First down for the Mustangs.
We're going to see him alternate with Mitchell. So Dunham and Amador up top. Ball's on the right hash mark. Atascocita showing a 3-4 defense. Here's Bailey looking. A slip screen out of the backfield. I believe that's to Owens. Didn't go for much. Actually, that's Dunham. Dunham was lined up in the slot. 2nd and 9, doing a hurry-up offense. 3 receivers on the right. Put Bailey in the slot on the left. All tight on the line.
They go tempo, and they do not allow the Eagles to substitute.
So here's Bailey. They're spying on him. Got a man open. Amador. Touchdown, Amador!
Great pass from the freshman, Caleb Bailey.
And a great catch by Amador. I thought he let him just a little bit too much, but Amador stretches out. No video review here.
34-yard touchdown.
So Amador comes in as the leading receiver. That's his 6th touchdown of the season. And as Carl said, that ball was perfect. Good snap. Ball's up.
Carlos Dominguez with placement. Good. North Shore Mustangs 7-0. 8:34 left in the first.
So 8:34 left. We'll take a timeout with them. We should be back in about 45 seconds.
Friday night high school football in Texas is tough, but buying a new car shouldn't be. That's why new car deals are better in Baytown at Community. Community, where everything we do is centered around you.
Welcome back. Carl, you got a drive summary. Dominguez kicks it off.
They're going to go 45 yards in 4 quick plays, get 2 first downs, touchdown to David Amador, 34 yards.
No fair catch here. He cuts back to his right, got a lane open. Gets all the way back to about the 30. That was Wheeler. So Atasco gets their second possession again. Let's see, at the 30. This time they mark it at the 30.
Last time they marked it at the 30.
Yes, they did. So let's see who's back in the backfield with him.
Should be Winfield, Zion Brown.
Kyron Lee in the game with Chase Soul, along with Wheeler and Slaughter on the wideouts, 2 on each side. Here's the quarterback going back. Look, got plenty of time, got a man open. Might be a penalty. No, good coverage. I thought he held a hold of him. That's Wheeler. Wheeler, 560 yards.
North Shore playing man.
Their second leading receiver behind Sewell.
They're going to stay in man until the Eagles make them get out of man.
He had a lot of time there. 8:16 left in the first quarter. He gets that kind of time, he can hurt the Mustangs because they definitely go man mano a mano, and he had plenty of help there. He had 5 guys on the offensive line, and then his running back stayed in the pocket. So here's North Shore rushing 5 this time. They pick him up, got another man downfield, wide open, down to the 40, and only because he slipped. That's Kyron Lee. And if they protect their quarterback like that, it's going to be a shootout because Brown threw the ball a little bit behind him, and Lee kind of tripped on his own.
Picks up 35. First down for the Eagles.
We'll call that a turf tackle. 2 receivers both sides. Here's Brown. Got time. Looking deep. Going. Got a man behind him. And he just dropped the ball, but I think it was good defense by Flag. Kind of separated him. It's on the far side of the field, so I couldn't see if he got a hand in there, but the ball separated. These receivers, they get behind on a man-to-man coverage, and he has time, Carl. They're going to score fast.
They're very, very athletic, very fast, and they go get the football.
They have 1,942 yards for the season passing, and they've always been able to throw the ball. 2 receivers split both sides. Here's Brown being pressured out of the pocket, scrambles to about the 35. He might have picked up a yard. North Shore sending 5.
Call that a no gain. Back to the 35.
3rd down. Probably out of field goal range, so it's probably 4 down territory. He has Winfield in the backfield. Split to his left. Here's Brown. They're spying on him. Got a man down the middle. No flags. Good defense by Douglas.
Lee's wanting a flag.
Yeah, they're on him. Brown threw it right in there. 4th down, as I said, probably 4 down territory.
Yeah, too far to kick a field goal and too close to punt.
Too close to punt. Really, if they kicked off, North Shore's probably going to get the ball somewhere around the 30, 35 anyhow. So North Shore usually blitzes here. Let's see if they do. Brown's got good escapability. They're showing blitz. Let's see if they back off. Here they come. And we might have had motion.
Delay of game.
Wow, I didn't see the play
5-yard
clock.
Penalty. Repeat.
4th and 15. Moves it back to the 40-yard line.
Pretty good crowd for Atascocita right up the road. North Shore with its usual fans.
Emmerich now checks into the ball game.
In punt formation is number 29, Zachary Emmerich.
Emmerich, I said, was averaging 40. He's 37.33, close enough.
His first punt was 25 yards, no return.
Another flag. Always amazed when you hear when you're a punter.
Delay of game, number
Another
29.
delay game.
Evan Jackson's back. Why you kick it straight at him?
Repeat, fourth down.
You know, if I'm kicking towards the sideline, anywhere else to keep it away from Jackson.
I think Coach Stump is not happy with back-to-back delay of the game penalties. Now they're backed up just outside the 45-yard line. 7:26 remaining in the first quarter.
So here's a snap. Good release, line drive type kick. Let's see if he picks it up. He's going to let it bounce. That's going to hurt him. But can he move it forward like that? I don't think so. He touched it around the 7.
Yeah, that's exactly where the beanbag's thrown, and that's where they're going to mark it dead.
Yep.
Down to the 7, 38-yard punt.
7-13. Atasco did pick up a couple first downs on that drive. North Shore is going to start deep in their territory at the 7-yard line. What you don't want here is a 3 and out, and you don't want a turnover. So Bailey's still in there.
I think that is Bailey.
Here's a hand, a quick pass.
It is.
Over to he's still going. They didn't blow the whistle. I don't think his knee ever hit the ground. He's throwing it to Dunham. Dunham comes in, 19 catches for 253 yards with 1 touchdown.
Picks up 11 yards, another first down.
Dunham's coming out of the game. North Shore looks like they got 2 backs. Bailey's still quarterbacking. It's hard to tell between a 15 and an 18 this far away. We don't have a TV monitor.
Number 34, Rashad Johnson, the ball carrier.
I believe that is Mitchell in the game. Or is that?
That was Choo Choo's first carry, Rashad Johnson. He's going to get 1 yard up to the 19-yard line.
It's hard to stop Choo Choo, but he didn't have any locomotive. He didn't have his fire going yet. He's still warming up. Second down. Here's being pressured out of the pocket. Got a man open. Dangerous pass going to Richard, and there's a flag. I don't know what the flag's for. It's all the way on the opposite side of the field unless he's going to – I don't know what that is unless it's defensive holding.
Is that Mitchell or –
The catch was Richard.
No, but who passed it? Was Caleb
No, it's
Bailey?
Bailey. Only way I can tell if Mitchell ever gets a haircut, I'm in trouble. So what are they calling here?
North Shore's backing up.
Offensive pass, interference on number 14 of the offense.
So they called the play against Dunham. He must have pushed off before he caught the ball. He didn't catch the ball. Richard did. That's a weird call. And it's coming all the way back. He was 30 yards from where the play took place. And the ball was not thrown in his direction, but he still picked up the pass interference, so he must have pushed off. You'd think he'd have got a personal foul, but during the play. So here's a man in motion. That's Dunham. Handoff to the right. No, that's Bailey. Keeps it. Going to only pick up about 3 yards, 4 yards.
Picks up 4 yards.
Going to bring up third down.
14 yards for the Mustangs.
Pin deep, got a first down, big play, and they got called back for the offensive pass interference. Here comes Rashard Johnson back in the game. Choo Choo probably in the game for protection here. 2 backs, Owens and Johnson. So they'll have 3 receivers in the package. No tight end, 5 men up front. two backs. Might go to a conservative screen out of the backfield to Owens. Let's see what they do here. Now we got another flag, delay of the game.
Delay of game, number 15 of the offense.
Man, you think in week 10 we would not be having all these delay of games, but North Shore doing exactly what they don't need to do here is stay deep in their territory, now needing 20 yards for a first down all the way up close to the 30.
Back to the 9-yard line.
So here's just Bailey, and he's not going to get anything close. So they just didn't want to turn the ball over. Atascocita stops them. Penalties cost us there, Carl.
Yep, definitely did. Bailey gets 1 yard, 4th and 18 for the Mustangs. Looks like Evan Jackson back at punt.
Yeah, Atascocita is going to get great field position here. Good snap. That's what you need. Here's a good kick. Let it bounce, go forward. He's going to field it right at the 50. Going to get back to about the 46. That was a good punt.
40-yard punt, Evan Jackson.
We've seen Jackson punt now a couple times.
5-yard return by the Eagles. Eagles start at the North Shore 46-yard line, 4:19 remaining in the first quarter.
So Atascocita trailing by 7 with 4:19 left in the first quarter. Got the ball first, ended up punting 3 and out. Started again on their second drive at their 30 and ended up punting after picking up a couple first downs. And so this is their third possession of the quarter. Here's a handoff.
Tyrus Winfield
Gets about 6. Tackled on the play by Anderson.
picks up 5 yards, 2nd and 5 for the Eagles.
So Winfield comes into the game 672 yards with 13 touchdowns on the ground this year. Also 296 out of the backfield, so they'll go to him. Good pass. I think that's Wheeler. So they get Atascocita picks up a first down. Flag on the coverage. Move the chains. 3:32 left.
Picks up 5 yards. 2nd first down for the Eagles. Wheeler's first catch.
Atascocita, the leading offensive team in 21-6A, ranked 5th in the Houston area, and they're a good football team. Man in motion is Lee. We got a timeout with Atascocita.
Timeout.
We'll take about a 45-second timeout. We'll be back after this.
Hi, my name is Jasmine, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Chicken Club is the wonderfully marinated and juicy chicken breast. The marinade actually reminds me of my mother's cooking. You know, marinades, usually they take time, and you can tell that it was put together with love.
My name is Meredith, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese is the oven-toasted, cheesy top layer. If
Rick Blunt,
home
Carl
had a
Thies
flavor,
back with
it
you.
would be Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese. I'm passionate about it.
Atascocita got the ball at their 46. They picked up a first down and now ready to score here and hopefully tie the game up. The Eagles, that's what they're wanting to do. North Shore, let's see if they put a little more pressure on him. He's had some time, and he's got a good arm. He's thrown it deep 2 times now. Not afraid to chunk it. Zion Brown is only a sophomore, 165 pounds. Here's Brown on the keeper, breaks free, going to pick up another first down and more. About 13 yards for Brown. 341 yards on the ground this year, 6 touchdowns for Brown, who didn't start until week 4.
Picks up 13. Eagles of scrimmage from the North Shore 25-yard line.
Both these teams, Carl, when somebody goes down, they just bring up another good player. 1st and 10. Brown looking left. Single coverage. Could be a interception there. I think it was broken up by Brown, or Soul became a defender.
And did a good job of not letting North Shore intercept it.
Jacoby Davis had the inside position there. Ball was a little underthrown. 2nd and 10. North Shore not really blitzing. They might turn that up in the second half.
They want to play vanilla. They don't want Atascocita to be able to make changes on their offensive set at the halftime.
So here's a handoff straight up the middle.
Winfield
spins. Gets pretty close to a first down after great 2nd and 3rd effort. Got knocked, spun him around and kept going, kept moving his feet. Picked up 7 yards on the carry. Anderson on the tackle. Javon Anderson, 200-pound junior defensive back, made some big plays this year for the Mustangs on defense. Again, we said Denver Harris not suited up tonight. Here's the handoff, and he might have got back to the line of scrimmage for Winfield.
Winfield, no gain. 4th and 3.
Tackle by Marion. Brings up, I think it's 4th down.
4th down and 3.
They are in field goal territory now. Be a 37-yard field goal.
2:06. Clock moves left in the first quarter. North Shore still leading 7-0.
10 seconds on the play clock. Man in motion. Here's the quarterback looking left. Got a man open, wide open. There's Wheeler. Picks up the first down. Brown, great pass. Anderson on the coverage. Atascocita has some great receivers.
Picks up 7 and a first down. 1st and 10 at the North Shore 11-yard line. They can get a first down.
Sewell is their leading receiver with 760 yards. Wheeler, we already said 560. Here's a quarterback. Got a flag over here on the left side. Illegal motion. Penalties in the red zone. They'll hurt you.
False start. Eagles
False
third
start.
penalty.
Number 73 of the offense.
15 yards.
5-yard penalty. Repeat, first down.
Couldn't tell who he called it on. Not sure whether it's Dewberry or Merchant. Not sure. Atascocita's got a big offensive line. They got 6-7 men up front. So here's the quarterback keeping. And a great tackle by Tavon Griffin. Shoots the gap for a loss.
Loses 2 yards. Back to the 18.
Should be 3rd down. They got to get all the way to the 3-yard line.
2-yard line. 7.
Is it 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2nd down.
2 receivers split both sides. They'll put some pressure here. They are. Got a man open. Good coverage. Don't know how he caught the ball. Throwing it to Soul. Did he miss it?
Yeah, he did.
I guess he dropped it. Davis was on him like a blanket. 3rd down.
Zion Brown now 3 of 9 passing for 47 yards for the Eagles.
Just don't let them get it behind you, fellas. Got a feeling Brown's going for the zone. The end zone. Let's see if he goes deep. Pressured. Scrambling. Got a man coming back to the ball, and he caught it, I think. Short of a first down, but pretty impressive how Brown got rid of that ball. Now it's a 4th down again. They can pick up a first down. The ball's spotted on the 5. They can get into the 2 for a first down.
Who caught that, Wheeler or Soul?
No, I believe it was their big receiver.
Soul, number 1?
No. 81, Hall. Did it look like Hall? 80, it was an 80. It might, oh, I know who it was, Pascatori, 88. Field goal is missed.
Wide left.
So with 17 seconds left, we'll be right back after these commercials. 7-0 Mustangs. So North Shore, after the missed field goal, takes over at the 20. Handoff on the left side, nowhere to go. So Ford's in the game.
Ford gets back to the line of scrimmage. That'll be the last play of the first quarter.
And that's it. So 7-0 Mustangs. Got to pay some bills. We'll be back after these commercials. Bailey back in at quarterback along with Ford. No gain on that first down. Start of the second quarter. North Shore with its third possession. First one, 34-yard touchdown to Almador. Started in great territory, 45-yard line of Atascocita. Bailey flushed out of the pocket, looking deep. Broken up. Throw it to Jalen Bailey.
Older brother.
I was just going to ask you, I thought I'd heard they were brothers. And the older brother is the senior.
Third down and 10 for the Mustangs, scrimmaging at their own 20-yard line.
Not really able to run against Atascocita. I didn't expect Atascocita, who's given up 250 yards per game, to be able to just shut down the Mustangs' offense. Here's Bailey, and he's not going to get. Yeah, he might have got a first down on second effort. They're going to mark it at the 31. That was all the freshman, Bailey.
Picks up 11 yards to the 31.
Went off the right side, following Edwards and Mathis. Good job. Two receivers split both sides. One back, four receivers, five-man front. Let's see, Atascocita's got 8 in the box. Bailey coming out to the left, keeps it, does a little shutter step, gets about another 5 yards.
Shutter step, juke move.
You know, that hurts me even trying to think I could move like that. I don't think I could have moved like that when I was his age.
He's breakdancing.
The one guy's still standing there wondering, what was that? Three receivers split wide right.
2nd and 4 for the Mustangs.
Here's a handoff straight up the left side. Ford bounces, and he gets tattooed. Stopped on the play, I believe, by Davon Bacon.
Picks up 2, 3rd and 2 for the Mustangs.
10:33 left in the half. North Shore up 7-0. Been more of a defensive battle than I thought it would be.
Last 2 games, very offensive.
70 points 2 years ago and 60 points last year. Not going to hit that tonight. Bailey on the keeper. Off the right side again. Spins. Picks up another first down. It's hard to stop an athletic quarterback. Both these teams have one. And they both like to run.
Picks up 5. 5th first down for North Shore.
Caleb Bailey has really matured as a quarterback.
Caleb Bailey now 5 carries for 27 yards for the Mustangs.
We have not seen Mitchell, who's had a good year.
Having a good year.
Yeah, he is. Here's Bailey out, swing pass out of the backfield. I believe that's Ford came out of the backfield. It is Damon Ford. 293 yards on the ground. He is a short target, 5'7", 175 pounds, but he is lightning quick.
8-yard pickup, 2nd and 2.
3 receivers split to your left. North Shore showing a 6-man front. Atascocita showing a blitz. And another penalty. Going to be a false start, I bet.
North Shore's backing up.
Just cannot help themselves with these penalties. It's killing them.
5-yard penalty. Repeat.
Was that delay or was that a illegal procedure? So North Shore, who penalties hurt them on the last drive, didn't cost them any points, but it kept them boxed in. Atascocita got great field position, but the vaunted Mustang defense shut them down. Bailey on another quarterback keeper. I don't know if that was intentional or not. It looked like he went to hand off and there wasn't nobody to hand it off to. Picks up another 3 yards. I don't think Bailey intended to run that one.
Yeah, he
looked
like he wanted to hand it to somebody. Wanted to hand the bread to somebody.
I think he wanted Ford to take the biscuit, and Ford was gone.
Ford was gone, and he wasn't going to take the biscuit.
No, 3rd down. Atascocita is showing a different formation on defense. They have 5. They've been playing a 3-4, but they have 8 or so in the box. You think North Shore might go deep. He's going to get sacked. First hit there on the play by Micah Tate.
Micah Tate with the big rush for the Eagles.
So North Shore having to punt after moving the ball about 25 yards.
Loss of 9 on a play.
So maybe flip the field a little bit. Let's see what kind of punt they get from Jackson. We've seen some issues with North Shore on the special teams. Let's get a good snap here. Oh, it's a fake, and it's a pass to Amador. And I think he's going to get a first down. Oh, they're going to mark it out of bounds, so he's going to be short. So they had
who threw the pass?
I want to say the guy that threw the pass was Dylan Dixon, sophomore. Not sure who threw the pass.
Looks like it's going to be short 2 yards. Ball over on downs at the 48.
So it's over on downs, and Atascocita gets great field position.
7:28 to the half.
That's a pretty gutsy call by Mr. Willie Gatson, or that might have gone up the ladder to Coach K. North Shore takes a timeout.
Timeout, North Shore.
I'm not sure who threw that ball, Carl. It was somebody that was in the slot. It threw it left-handed. Yeah. I want to say it was Dylan Dixon, but I show him as a linebacker.
Well, he may be a linebacker, and he's in pump formation, and that's you don't switch personnel.
But he threw it to Bailey, right?
Yeah,
12?
Amador.
Amador, I meant, yeah.
And they pick up 10 on the play, 2 yards short of the first down. Eagles start at their own 48, 7:28 left in the second quarter.
Still got the same backfield of Brown and Winfield. 2 receivers split wide right. Atascocita, 2 on the left. They're on the left hash mark. Man in motion. Fake handoff. He is, man, if the receiver would have, the running back would have, the defensive back, Marion, would have turned around, he would have had an easy pick there. He was
Zion Brown, I don't know how he got rid of that ball because the pressure was such intense pressure.
And he's throwing to Winfield out of the backfield, so it had to take some time for that play to develop. Claude Slaughter, along with Wheeler and Soul, are all on the left side, nobody on the right. So they're going to probably put a man in motion. Atascocita with a 5-man front. Here's a man in motion. That's Soul. Looking right to Soul. Now he give him a fake. He's wide open. Touchdown, Soul.
52-yard touchdown, pitch and catch.
Mr. Griffin bit on the short move, and Soul put it on him. And it was a 52-yard touchdown off of his fingertips to Soul. Great pass, great catch.
Excellent execution.
Soul, the leading receiver. That's his 10th touchdown for the season. And a great pass. Thought he just let him a little too much, but he didn't. So this game waiting in an extra point to tie this game up 7-7 with 7:11 left here in the first half. North Shore gets the ball back first. It's up and it's good.
Ian Ratliff with the extra point for the Eagles.
So we'll be back after this timeout. 7-11, you're listening to LSN Sports and Texan Live at Galena Park ISD. We'll be right back.
Looking to join the winning team? At United Community Credit Union, we offer low-rate loans and credit cards and a rewards checking account that pays you for being a member. Now that's a touchdown. Join today. We're right here in your community. UnitedCCU.com.
Rick Blunt, Carl Thies back here. You got a drive summary on that one?
2 plays, 52 yards after the fake punt goes over on downs at the 48-yard line. Second pass play by Zion Brown hits Chase Soul for 52 yards to even the score at 7:11 left in the second quarter.
That was a great pattern by Soul. He cut short, and the defender Griffin bit, and he went by him like it was nothing, and it was a perfect touch pass. 7-7 with 7:11, as Carl said, and we got us a ball game. We haven't had a ball game between these teams in a while, but we got one tonight. So North Shore should get the ball back at the 30. Let's see where they mark it.
Kick out of bounds by the kicking team, number 70. Ball will be
Let's see if we have the same quarterback. We do. Haven't seen Mitchell. This is the first time, Carl. I missed last week, but did Mitchell play last week?
Yes, he did.
We've seen nothing but the freshman. This is the last game for the Mustangs. They get a bye next week till playoffs. Might be making a statement here. Here's Bailey. Got a man, and then he just fakes him in all the way close to the 50-yard line.
Let's
Bailey.
just say Demetrius Davis. If any North Shore fans, that's what Demetrius Davis.
He went to his left, and the whole team went with him, and he just stopped on a dime and pivoted And there was nobody on that side, and he picked up a healthy gain.
18 yards out of bounds at the 48. Sixth first down for the Mustangs.
3 receivers split wide left. Ford in the backfield with him gets no, that's not Ford. I believe that's Logan. Logan built like Ford, 5'7", 155. He's a little smaller than Ford.
Picks up 8 yards on his first carry.
Logan 287 yards for the season, 1 touchdown. Ford had 293 yards with 5 touchdowns. So here's Bailey stepping up, got a man. That's Amador. Did he drop it? He did drop it. Bernie Qualls, the ball was thrown a little bit behind him. He had to wait on it. This freshman does not fear throwing the ball downfield, does he?
No, he doesn't. And he's getting more confident by the game.
Choo-choo in the backfield. 3rd and short. Atascocita still showing 6 in the box.
Tripstead on the top.
Here's Choo-choo. And he might have got a first down. It's close.
Looks
Where are
like
they going to mark it?
Rashad Johnson may be short a yard. Goes tempo.
North Shore going for it again. They might be trying to draw him off and then call a timeout and think about this one.
22 on the play clock.
Just let Bailey go to the right side and get a block. I don't think he got it. Great defense by Atascocita, and I think he's short.
North Shore got a good mark on the play. That'll be a first down if that's the.
Why are they pointing it the other direction? That's a bad spot. If that's where they're spotting the ball, was a first down. I don't quite understand that. So Atascocita gets it on a turnover of downs, and we hadn't seen this.
Was that Rashad Johnson?
It
again?
was Rashard Johnson for about a 1-yard gain. Ball spotted on the 48-yard line.
43-yard line.
I'm sorry, 43. That's 48 for where they got it a while ago. 5:40 left for Atascocita to do something the team hadn't done in a long time, and that's take a lead. Got a man wide open, nobody with him. That's a pitch and catch, touchdown.
Another breakdown in the Mustangs.
And that's Soul wide open. So Soul.
Another 57 yards.
Soul looking to be the offensive player of the game, goes up. I mean, I don't know where the defender was.
He was not with any Eagle.
He was so wide open. And just like that, Atascocita takes the lead here at North Shore. Giving a wake-up call, punching him in the mouth.
Ian Ratliff with the extra point. Sold 2 touchdowns now, 2 catches for 109 yards for the Eagles.
So with 5:30 left, we'll take a timeout with them, 14-7.
Friday night high school football in Texas is tough, but buying a new car shouldn't be. That's why new car deals are better in Baytown at Community. Community, where everything we do is centered around you.
(14-7). There's a shock in the crowd of the Mustangs. Not too much noise down there.
On senior night, quiet crowd on the home side.
So here's the kick. Fielded at the 15. Cuts back through to the 30. Got a seam all the way up back to about the 43-yard line. That is Dylan Dixon, listed as a linebacker. Well, let's see if we still have a same quarterback. We have Owens in the backfield along with Bailey. We have no inside information where Mitchell is. I see Daryl Jean down on the field. See if I can see Mitchell here in a little bit. Here's a handoff to Owens to the left side. Picks up about 3 or 4. I see Mitchell standing at the 40-yard line, so he's fine. 3 receivers split wide left. Bailey hands off to Owens. No, Bailey keeps it. Run a little tentative there. First time I've seen him run tentative a little bit. Gets close to the first down. About 3 yards short.
Picks up 5.
They're doing this hurry-up tempo. Snap the ball. Now they're going to have to call timeout because they got too many men on the field.
Timeout, Atascocita.
We had an update from the Astros game. It was 0-0 after the first inning.
Who combines the best games with the best pizza? Mr.
At the
Gaddy's,
bottom of the
course.
second, Atlanta. I don't think they had a rain delay tonight. They thought they might with that
Mr.
weather in
Gaddy's
Atlanta with that
Pizza,
open field
games,
stadium. And,
parties.
you can listen to the ball game and listen to this one at the same time. So Owens is back in the game. Atascocita knew that North Shore snapped the ball. They're going to get a free first down. So they called a timeout. 4:36 left. Smart move.
3rd and 3. Ball at the midfield stripe.
You just wonder if North Shore somehow doesn't pick up the first down with Atascocita's offense. You got to put them deep here. They've already showed you. They've had the
They ran Chase deep, and he scored 2 touchdowns, a 52-yard
4,
and then a
4,
57.
1.
Yep.
Thank
They
you.
might have to put some double coverage on him.
2 catches for 109 yards for Chase Soul.
Yeah, who already came in with 760 yards and 9 touchdowns. Now he has getting close to 1,000, Carl, with 11 touchdowns.
That's the reason he's the leading receiver right there.
Yep, and they got another game next week. So definitely going to be a 1,000-yard receiver. Here's Bailey. Hesitates again, and I think he's short. He just stood up, and Qualls tackles him, and North Shore's not going to gamble here.
Picks up 1, 4th and 2 for the Mustangs. Evan Jackson back into punt.
I don't think they're going to fake it here. I think they're going to kick it. There's a man in motion, Amador. They do kick it, Jackson. It bounces forward, and they're going to let it go down to about the 6-yard line. One thing, Carl, that we've talked so many times over the years with North Shore, they make great adjustments at halftime, but you know Atascocita is going to make theirs too. So
42-yard punt by Evan Jackson. 2 punts now for 82 yards.
it should be an interesting second half. North Shore gets the ball first. So 1st and 10, 3:57 left here in the half. Atascocita, who's burned North Shore on 2 big pass plays, 52 and 57 yards. Wide open both times. And Brown has put it on the money. So here's Brown. This time he's keeping it, and he better be careful he doesn't get a safety. Stops him about the 1.5 yard line. Actually lost.
Back to the 2, loses 5 yards.
And North Shore has 2 timeouts left. They might consider taking one here after this play to get the ball back in good field position for the. Now Atascocita bringing in 3 big offensive linemen.
There's the beef right there.
You're going to see him keep the ball on the short field here, hand off, and see if they can get it out of that area. Tight tack formation might be a keeper.
The triple I right there.
Yeah, he gets through for about 4 yards.
Winfield, the ball carrier, gets up to the 5. 3-yard pickup for Winfield.
Yeah, they got to get all the way to the 18. So it's 3rd down. You know, I haven't seen Atascocita play to know enough if they'll throw it here. A lot of coaches having a lead with 2:43 left won't put the ball up in the air. Well, let's see what Atascocita does. They are going to throw it down the sideline. Got a man trying to throw it to Chase Soul, 6'4", 194-pound wide receiver. And he is a good receiver. Not sure where he's committed to.
All 3 of those receivers getting a lot of college males. They're being recruited very heavily.
Yeah, Wheeler's 6'2", 170 pounds.
Zachary Emmerich back into punt, his 3rd punt of the game.
He's going to be standing close to the end line here. They can't afford any mess up here. Jackson's standing on his 35-yard line. I don't know if he's deep enough. Catches it at the 30, breaks through to the 20, down to the 15, cuts through to the 10, and he gets tackled in a fumble. Fumbled the ball, and Atascocita gets it back. He was down about the 3-yard line. Great return, except one thing. He lost the loaf of bread. So after the
27-yard
punt return, we had a fumble recovered by Atascocita. Really, we're back right where we were a while ago at the 2-yard line.
1st and 10.
2:07 left. That's a big turnover for the Mustangs. We talked about this before the game tonight. If North Shore wasn't sharp, they're going to get beat tonight. You know, they've had a turnover. They've had a 4th down where they went for it and didn't get it, and Atascocita is good enough to punish you. In this case, Jackson had a great return. I mean, a great return. Thought he might score, and I think that's what he wanted to do, and got hit from behind, didn't see it, stripped the ball, great defensive play, and Atascocita avoids a touchdown, and 2:15 left, 14-7 in favor of the Eagles.
Beef back in the ball game.
Yep.
Triple I.
North Shore, the quarterback Brown keeps it, didn't go anywhere. Maybe a yard. 2nd down, 2:04 left, 35 seconds, reset the clock at 40. They are not going to be in a hurry. So as we said during halftime, we can show you the band. If you're watching it on Texan Live, you can't play the music by UIL rules. But I think on the Galena Park site you can. So Winfield on the carry. North Shore is going to call a timeout. See if they can get Jackson back in there and take another one down there, except this time hold on to the ball.
Winfield loses 3 yards back to the 1. Minute 36 left in the first half.
Second team timeout.
So, Carl, what's your impression so far in the first half?
Let's see. 2 big plays by the Eagles, and just about even other than that. 2 very, very good offenses just haven't shown up. Very good on both sides defensively.
North Shore had some penalties that hurt them. They had they really had that one drive where they had the 20-yard gain. They were moving and they had pass interference on the opposite side of the field. That kind of hurt them. And, of course, the two receivers beating them deep with literally no defensive back near them.
Atascocita now 12 rushes for 12 yards. Zion Brown 6 of 14 for 169. He got 109 of those 169 on 2 plays.
Now, this same kind of play a while ago, they threw it on the left side to Sewell.
They're backed up at their own 1-yard line.
They don't want to have to punt it here. So he's looking again for Sewell. Down the sideline again. Overthrows his receiver. The defensive back running flag was with him. So now, because of the throw, North Shore doesn't have to call a timeout. They're going to get the punt somewhere around the 30, 35-yard line.
Both teams with 1 timeout left.
Plenty of time left. If I'm Atascocita, I don't kick it to Jackson. I just kick it out of bounds and let this defense do its job. Now he's really on the end line. Doesn't have much time. North Shore is going to come with all the pressure.
Emmerich's 4th punt of the game.
Good kick. Fielded all the way back to the 44. Straight up the middle, down to the 30. Hold on to the ball. Down to the 25-yard line. Jackson's explosive speed. 1:20 left, so North Shore has a chance to strike quickly here and tie this game up or at least get a field goal. They get the ball back to start the second half. What a ball game.
Return is all the way back to the Eagle 24-yard line. 1:20 left.
We had senior night tonight. All the parents and the players and the band and the Scarlet, all of them, all on the field tonight for senior night.
If you're a senior, anybody you know needs to be here on the field here in about 5 minutes.
Yep, so here's being tackled from behind. Almost got the ball stripped. Now they got to throw him down on the ground. Bailey held on to that just a little too long. 1:05 left.
Loss of 6.
Taking them out of field goal position. Here's a handoff straight up the middle. Owens running over a guy down to about the 15-yard line. Nice run by Xavier Owens. Probably got close to a first down. 3rd down, 47 seconds left. Did not give him a first down. Now they're illegal motion by North Shore because they're hurrying. They moved. Now it's going to be 6 yards.
Xavier picked up 14 yards. Now it's going to be illegal procedure. They're going to move it back to the 21. 3rd down and 7 for the Mustangs. 41 seconds.
Yeah, that wasn't just one guy that moved. That was like the whole line, offensive line on the left side moving. The right side stayed still. 4th down here. Let's see where they spot the ball. Should be at the 22, not the
21.
They got it at the 19. Not sure what's going on there.
They just stepped off a few, and now they're.
Well, they had 1 more yard to go, so now they're having a conference.
Yeah.
They're either discussing where to put the ball or what they're doing for supper afterwards.
1 second on the clock.
They didn't bring a calculator.
Well, he said reset the clock.
They were at the 16-yard line.
Now they're putting it back at the 21.
Yeah, there we go. So 3rd and 7 at the 21. Eventually they got it right.
The guy running the down marker had it right. 21 and 5 is 26, so even a person that's not real good at math. Now what are they doing here?
Seconds.
I don't think they can hear him.
31
3rd and 7 at the
37, 36, 30 what? Oh, my goodness. They can't hear the ref. Now they got it down to 2 seconds.
31.
There we go. Okay.
3rd and 7, 31 seconds to go.
They having a tough time down there on the field.
We're playing charades.
Uh-oh, fumbled a snap. And
Bailey gets out of it.
There's going to be a
holding on North Shore.
Bailey gets a touchdown, but that's
back.
all kind of penalties. They're celebrating, but there's like 8 pieces of yellow cloth on the field. That's not going to be a touchdown, I don't think. Is that coming back, or they're asking the North Shore coach? Maybe it is. Offsides.
Personal foul. Face mask, number 31 of the defense.
I know they called it a face mask, so it is a touchdown. We saw him throwing it right at the feet of
Bailey.
So that's a 21-yard touchdown run for Bailey. Yeah, we saw 3 flags being right when he was going through the line by 3 different officials. And bad mistake by the announcer thinking it was going against North Shore.
Carlos Dominguez in to tie the score up.
Good thing Bailey didn't quit running, huh?
He didn't know. The flags were all behind him.
They were behind him. Great effort by Bailey. He's reminding me more of Demetrius on the ground.
He's reminding me of John Travolta.
Kick is up and it's good. So with 20 seconds left, it's 14-14. We'll be back after these commercials. Rick Blunt, Carl Thies. Carl, you got a drive summary as the ball's being placed at the 45?
Mustangs go, they go 24 yards in 3 plays. Caleb Bailey, the last 21 on an outstanding run.
So Dominguez kicking it through the end zone. 20 seconds left. 14-14. What a ball game. North Shore is going to get the ball back to start the second half. Atascocita gets the ball now at the 30, or 25, excuse me. Well, I'd like to think they'd just hike it, go to the clubhouse, but
they're probably one good Chase Sewell run from taking the lead back.
Let's see if Chase Sewell gets about 2 people. He was limping a while ago, but he's back out there. They're going to have single coverage on him with Davis, but you better put somebody else over there. I wouldn't have my safety on the left side. I'd put it down there on the right. So here's a – ooh! Ho, 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 ho! Man, was he waiting for him. Jackson
with the big
leveled Winfield. 8 seconds left. They got time to do a Hail Mary here. They are. Hangs the ball up. Throw it out of bounds. He was throwing to Wheeler. That's going to be the end of the first half. What a ball game here on senior night. It's the North Shore Mustangs 14, the Atascocita Eagles. The Eagles ranked 5th, North Shore 8th. We're going to take about a 28-minute halftime break, and after that, we'll be back.
on the field is the 2021-2022 Atascocita Military Marching Band. The band is under the field direction of drum majors McGuire Emsweiler, Marissa Estrada, and Mason Stump. Tonight, the band will perform their contest drill, for which the band earned 6th place at the UIL State Military Marching Contest in Longview, Texas this past Wednesday. by Doug Rice, Anthony Hicks, and Haley Cook. The band would like to wish the North Shore High School band the best of luck tomorrow as they compete in the Area F marching contest. Good luck.
The Galena Park Independent School District is proud to present the 57th line of the award-winning Scarlets of North Shore Senior High School. The Scarlets are under the direction of Mrs. Audra Taylor and assisted by Ms. Angela Upshaw. The Scarlet social officers are Social Chairperson Jacayla Griffin, Historian Emily Guerrero, Secretary Amia Young, Vice President Tatiana Pullins, and President Abigail Tillett. The Scarlet's head escort is Christian Medina. Other escorts include Jacob Gonzalez and Gio Loyola. Scarlet's managers are Priscilla Diaz and Solange Joseph. The Scarlet of the Week is Melanie Govia. The Spirit Girl of the Week is Armani Revellar. And the Officer of the Week is Benet Matier. The Scarlet military officers are Junior Lieutenant Ashley Walters, Senior Lieutenant Melena Hamlin, Senior Lieutenant Bria Murphy, Senior Lieutenant Trinity Armstrong, Co-Captain Hasmin Jimenez, and Captain Benet Matier. Tonight, the Scarlets would like to dedicate their performance to the senior class at North Shore Senior High. We hope you have a great night. And now, the Scarlets will be performing their Screamer Palm routine to Bad Guy. gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's award-winning 2021-2022 North Shore Senior High Marching Band. This year's marching show is entitled Quintessential, and tonight the band will perform their contest show in its entirety. The drum majors for the 2021-2022 season are Viridiana Maciel, Hania Castillo, Liza Gutierrez, and Morgan Garrett. Now, please sit back and enjoy tonight's performance of the 2021 North Shore Senior High Band. Shore Senior High Band is under the direction of Shane Goforth, Michael Tenalio, and Brandon Laird. The color guard director is Bucky Flores. Percussion director is Jay Davis. Percussion staff are Jacob Klein and Mitchell Dearday. The principal of North Shore Senior High is Dr. Joe Coleman. The principal of North Shore 10th grade campus is Mr. Kenneth Bryant, and the principal of North Shore 9th grade campus is Mr. David Pearson. The fine arts director of Galena Park ISD is Mr. Sam Harris, and the superintendent of Galena Park ISD is Dr. John Moore. Thank you for your attention and enjoy the rest of the game.
Rick Blunt, Carl Thies back here at Galena Park ISD Stadium. Both teams are on the field. Great performance by the North Shore Band and the Atascocita Eagle Band. And
that was just fantastic halftime.
28 minutes of power-packed action.
That's right. Nobody left their seats.
You'd never know there was a football game going on.
That's right. 14-14 tie. North Shore's going to get the ball here to start the third quarter. Both Atascocita, both scores. Chase Sewell, 52-yard reception and a 57-yard reception. And we have a correction to make.
Yeah.
North Shore scored with 20 seconds to go to tie the score. That was not freshman Caleb Bailey. He was shaken up, and it was the Aubrey Broussard kept on the 21-yard touchdown, and that tied the score up at 14 with 20 seconds to go.
6'1" senior Broussard.
He's
on the depth chart late.
Yeah, he's one of the 5 quarterbacks that North Shore's used this season.
So it's been a great ball game, 14-14. Both these offensive juggernauts have been slowed down by 2 really good defensive plans. Other than North Shore giving up 2 big plays, Carl, they've played excellent defense. But when you play man-to-man and you give the quarterback time, he can burn you.
Yeah, Tasco has 13 rushes at the half for 8 yards. And Zion Brown is 6 of 16 passing for 169. Freshman Caleb Bailey for North Shore is 4 of 6 passing for 54. Bailey has 10 rushes for 46 yards. Broussard 2 carries for 15, including a 21-yard touchdown. And Xavier Owens 4 carries for 26 yards.
So here's the kickoff. Over here at the 25, up to the 30, cuts to about the 35-yard line. So North Shore starts off in excellent field position. Going to remind everybody that our team stats and individual stats are provided by athletics.com. They are a full-service provider of high school and college stats for teams. Coaches and athletic directors can contact them for more information. You can follow them on Twitter and Facebook. Athleticsdepartment.com now signing up for new team sports. So here's Bailey back in the game. That's Johnson. Is that Johnson?
It looks like Owens.
Owens. Touchdown. No, that's Choo-Choo Johnson. Holy mackerel.
He didn't have to run the choo-choo. He didn't have to run over anybody.
He had great speed. Nobody touched him.
64-yard run by Choo-Choo.
Good job, Broussard. 64-yard touchdown run by Choo-Choo. I thought it was him, but he sure ran around the corner and was fast. We usually see him running over people, not around people.
I think if there had been anybody there, that he'd run over them.
That got me excited to see Choo-Choo running like that. 21-14, just like that. North Shore. We'll take a break, and we'll be back after this commercial. Rick Blunt, Carl Thies. Carl, that shouldn't take you long for a drive summary.
Yeah, 19 seconds time of possession. Rashad Choo-Choo Johnson goes 64 yards on the first play. North Shore now leads 21-14. 19 seconds off. 11:41 left in the third.
Dominguez kicking off. Fielded at the 15. See if he goes up the sidelines to the 25, 30. Close to the 30. Wow. Come back from halftime. Barely got the bands off the field. First play. Johnson up the middle and then cut to the left side, and he was gone.
He didn't have to stay on the tracks. He was running off the tracks.
He had great speed. First time I've seen him in the open. I'm going to have to get a thoroughbred put on there somewhere. He just flat ran. 29-yard line north. Atascocita is at the 28.
28.
Yeah.
28. Scrimmaging from 28.
Two receivers split both sides. Let's see if they do a little double coverage here on. They're going to start the game off like they did the first half. Got a sack by Chris Ross.
Zion Brown is a coverage sack.
It might have been Ronald Wilson. They both went in there at the same time.
Zion loses 7 on first down.
North Shore, 4-man front, 3 linebackers. Now Tasco has everybody kind of in tight. 2 receivers split wide left, 1 in the slot. 10:58 left in the third quarter. Winfield's the running back. Brown keeps it on the left side. Going to run out of bounds after about a 3-yard gain. Going to bring up third down and long. Probably 16 yards or so. Got to get up to the 38.
23, so it's third and 15. Picks up 2 yards.
See what North Shore does with this blitz here. See if they send Douglas.
Zion Brown with 9 carries for a minus 10 yards.
Usually they have Douglas or Battle. Now they're sending all 3 of them. Jump the route. That was great defense by Jacoby Davis. Throwing it to Keith Wheeler. Great defense by the Mustangs.
Mustangs have done a good job on Wheeler. Wheeler only 2 catches for 12 yards. They've targeted Chase Sowell for those 2 touchdowns.
North Shore should get excellent field position as Atascocita went backwards.
Embrick in for his 5th punt of the night for the Eagles.
Jackson standing on the 50. Low line drive kick, fair caught right at the 49-yard line. So North Shore.
26-yard punt.
We have not seen Mitchell in the game. It's been the Jalen Bailey show.
Did see Broussard on the last series, the first half.
Yep, Ford's in the game now at running back.
Surprise, surprise, they backed the ball up to the 50-yard line.
What a shock. That's
put it on the line again.
That'd be nice. 2 receivers split to the left. 6-man front for the Mustangs. Put a little bit more beef up front. Ford. He's being held on to by Sean Maiden. And Ford just kept dragging his legs and Maiden saying, whoa!
Whoa, Nelly.
Whoa! And he just kept pulling him like a sled.
Ford picks up 5.
2nd and 5. Ford in the backfield. 6-man up front. I think they were motioning to the sideline. 18 seconds on the play clock. Here's Bailey handing off to Ford. Cuts to the right. Breaks free. 40, 35, 30. Down to the 28-yard line. Damon Ford following that big right side of the offensive line for the Mustangs. Gets a big gain, first down.
16-yard pickup. 9th first down for the Mustangs.
North Shore inside the 30-yard line. Put a lot of pressure on Atascocita here if they can get that lead back. 14-point lead. Bailey with Ford, 2 receivers split to the right, 6-man front. We got a tight end in there. Bailey looking, still looking. And got a man open at the 15, 10, touchdown, no flags. That's looking for Joseph Richard. 29-yard touchdown pass. Bailey to Richard. And North Shore coming out, firing the afterburners at halftime.
29-yard touchdown.
Taking a 14-point lead with the extra point. There must have been some good talking to at halftime. Straight up, and it's good.
Carlos Domingos adds the extra point.
28-14. We'll be back. You're listening to North Shore Football on LSN and Texan Live. Rick Blunt, Carl Thies back here. Give me that drive summary, Mr. Thies.
They're going to go 50 yards in 3 plays. Bailey hits Richard for 29 yards and a 2-touchdown lead for the Mustangs. 9-10 left in the third quarter.
Lots of time left in this game. Atascocita's got that quick strike offense just like the Mustangs do. Fielded at the 10. Cuts left to the 20, 25. Got a seam, 30, 35, 40. All the way up to midfield, still going inside North Shore territory.
Great return by the Eagles.
Returned by number 44, George Gutierrez.
Gutierrez broke 3 tackles. Returns it all the way to the Mustang 42-yard line.
So Atascocita gets the ball inside North Shore territory after they had a 3-and-out. Great field position, and as I said, they have a quick strike offense. Here's a handoff straight up the middle, and he's probably going to get 2. That is Winfield.
You're going to pick up 1 yard.
Atascocita looks like they want to do a little hurry up. Bringing Kyron Lee as another wide receiver, so they have 4 outs now. They have Wheeler and Frank Pescatori to the right. Pescatori, 5'10", 215 pounds. Now they have Wheeler in motion. Looks left. Quick pass. Got him open. I think that's Wheeler. He was in the slot. Tackled by Douglas.
At the 34-yard line, 7-yard pickup.
Brings up a 3rd and 2. So Atascocita has Troy Blaylock also in running back. Extra back, 3 receivers. Want to pick up this first down, keep this drive moving. North Shore in a 4-3 defense. This is territory where you can go for the long one. I think they had a receiver moving. You call him offsides or moving?
False start.
False start, number 88 of the offense.
Pescatori in with a false start. Moves him back 5 yards. So that's a different type play call.
Yeah, it's going to be 3rd and 7 from the 39-yard line. Atasco's 6th penalty for 40 yards.
So here's a handoff straight up the middle, going almost nowhere, about 2 yards. Going to bring up 3rd and 5, or 4th and 5. Let's see what Atascocita does here. They're trailing by 14 points.
Winfield runs.
It'd be a 54-yard field goal attempt. That's too long. Again, they usually get the ball back somewhere between the 30 and the 35, 40-yard line. So 4-down territory here.
Winfield picked up 2 yards.
Last time when they had a 4th down, they did a short slip pattern to Soul. Let's see what they go here. They're looking his direction to the left. And I think they hit Soul again. They did. Big 6'4", 194 pounds. That's where I'd be throwing to. Gets a first down.
7-yard pickup to the 30-yard line.
Brown rolling to his left. Under some pressure, but puts the ball on the money to Soul. He is a good receiver.
Now with
maybe
three catches for 116 yards.
Maybe the best one we've seen this year. 2 receivers tight on the right side. There's a handoff to Winfield, and he's going nowhere. Tackled on the play by Ronald Wilson. And when Ronald Wilson hops on you and wraps those arms around you, you're not going nowhere. He's like hugging a bear.
Going to put you to sleep.
Yeah, he just dwarfed the running back, Winfield. No gain. In fact, he might have lost a half a yard. Ball spotted right on the 30.5-yard line. Got to get down to the 20-yard line.
Winfield came in the game with 672 yards of offense, rushing yards, 6th leading rusher, now 9 carries for 26.
Going deep for Soul. Got him. And he gets out of bounds. That is a good receiver.
9th first down for the Eagles.
I don't know if you can call him a possession receiver, but
he's a good receiver. How's that?
Yeah, he got behind twice, a 54 and a 57-yarder, 52. He's having quite a night. He's going to be a tough guy to take away from player of the game, even if North Shore wins. Like a one-man wrecking crew. Here's Winfield. Gets a little daylight, about 4 yards. Just a nice drive by Atascocita. Started on North Shore's 42-yard line. Eating up some clock. Cut this lead down to 7 with a touchdown here.
Picks up 3. Winfield picks up 3.
Just a really nice methodical drive by the Eagles. 2 receivers split both sides. Let's see if North Shore does anything here on defense. They're sending the whole. So here's a little screen. I think he wanted to throw the ball. Did he throw it behind him?
He did. The side judge did not signal that it was a lateral.
But it looked like Lee didn't start running. He looked like he was trying to throw a pass to Pescatori. Had to look at that again, but that's what it looked like to me from up here. So 3rd down, 9, 5:12 left. There's going to be a timeout by somebody, North Shore. That's because they didn't have the right defense over here.
Shore.
They're pointing at them down there on the field. So Atasco doing a good job of maintaining the clock and marching down the field, trying to cut this lead by 7.
That's why new car deals are better in Baytown at Community.
Those timeouts might mean something down toward the end. You don't mind burning your first half timeouts, but you sure don't want to burn your second half ones.
Well, you just got to keep them to the end of the ball game. You may need them.
So have you been a little surprised tonight, Carl, that we haven't seen Mitchell? I mean, we don't get a injury report or anything like that. But it's been basically all Bailey except for when when he got nicked that time, they didn't bring in Mitchell. They brought in Broussard.
Broussard for 2 plays, and second one he runs 21 yards to tie the score at 14.
Yeah, and we hadn't seen Gene since game 1. And we don't get to go meet Coach K or talk to him with this COVID stuff like we used to on the field. But so we're not quite sure what's going on there, but it's been the all Bailey tonight.
Eagles facing 3rd and 9 from the North Shore 18-yard line.
Running back set to the left, keeper by the quarterback. Breaks free. Oh, a tackle that saved a touchdown. He was headed to the end zone. Picks up the first down. But that was a good shoestring tackle by Tavon Griffin. Or Mr. Brown was going to do a little dancing in the end zone.
1st and goal for the Eagles from the Mustang 9.
4:52 left. 1st and goal. So here's a handoff to a different running back. It looks like it's Green. He's still going. Jamari Green, sophomore, just never quit moving those legs and moved forward 10 yards. He is a 5'10", 175-pound, but he looked a lot bigger than that right there. So 10-yard touchdown run for Green. Had to look him up on the sheet, Carl, because I don't even have him on the depth chart. So with 4:36 left, they cut the lead within 7. Nice snap. Ball's up. It's good. 28-21, 4:36 left. You're listening on LSN Sports, and Texan Live will be back. Rick Blunt, Carl Thies back. 4:36 left in the third quarter. Lots of football left. Ball spotted on the 40. Kicked the pooch kick. Going to be caught around the 20. Cuts back to his left. Makes a guy miss. 25-30. 35, and he slips. I think the turf got him.
Turf monster.
That was Christopher Barnes.
Barnes was riding on the side of the cleats.
He was skedaddling. So 18-yard return. North Shore gets the ball at the 38.
That Eagle drive, they go 58 yards in 10 plays. Cut the lead to 28-21 by North Shore.
So here's a snap. Quarterback keeper Bailey and just runs over a guy. Still going, still going. All right, they had a little scrum going, then they finally blow the whistle. Going to pick up about 5 or 6. Bailey kind of runs upright. Choo-Choo is in there blocking for him. And he kind of runs upright, hits that hole, doesn't lower his shoulder.
He's running with much more authority now.
2nd and 5.
Early in the season, he was very tentative.
That's Logan in the game. Cuts through, 50! He's 40, he's got a man to beat, 30! And they got the angle on him. He gets down to about the 20, let's see where they mark it, 25-yard line. That's Javon Logan.
33-yard pickup.
It's hard to tell the difference in running style between Logan and Ford.
They're not twins, but they're close to being twins.
They're like road runners. They just move their feet and they're gone. Like all you see is dust. Two receivers split wide left. North Shore looking to answer back. That's Bailey being held, almost a collar tackle. Not sure it wasn't. Picks up 9. I like Carl, when it's 2nd down and 1, I'd like to test the Amador in the end zone. You got 2 more downs. See what they're going to do here. I don't know that they had that horse collar, but it sure looked like one.
58 yards for Caleb Bailey on 12 carries.
Referee's not saying anything. Play clock's not started. Not sure why the play clock's not going. I guess they're on his signal.
Doing it ready for play right now.
There we go. There we go. I guess they had blown it dead. 2nd and 1. Let's see if they take a shot in the end zone here. See if they like Amador. Nope. Straight up the middle for another first down. I think that's Logan. I didn't see another back come in.
Logan picks up 12 first down for the Mustangs.
All right, guys, just hold on to the ball. Follow that big old offensive line. Atascocita still playing 7 in the box. Here's Bailey. Cuts back to his left. Going to get down to the 10. About a 4-yard gain. He's looking for more opportunities to run, isn't he?
He is.
Okay, they're bringing back in Hilliard, Trevante Hilliard.
Bailey now 61 yards, 13 carries for the
They
freshman.
just pick a number and throw a back in there, don't they?
Yeah, they definitely do.
They just have a stable full of backs. Here's Hilliard running wrong way, turns the corner. Man, he got lucky he didn't get tackled for about a...
I thought he was going to go up in the stands with the band there for a second.
He turned left and then went north, and the coach says, come here. Go sit down. He didn't go anywhere. He ran for about 20 yards, but he didn't go anywhere. 3rd down. We don't want a field goal here, fellas.
Got back to the original line of scrimmage.
Amador's up top all by himself. Let's see if they go there. He's got single coverage. Just throw it towards the corner. And nope, they ran it. Got down to about the 6. Going to be short. 4th down. Let's see if they go for it or they're going to take 3 points. They're going to bring in Montez Zamora. No, they're not. They're bringing in Dominguez.
Did Bailey keep that?
No, he handed it off to
is it Logan or
Owens? Xavier Owens, 32, taking his helmet off. Here's the snap. It's up.
24-yard field goal for Carlos Dominguez.
Was it a 24?
Yes.
I thought the ball was spotted on the 7 14, 24.
Yeah.
Why'd I argue with you?
24-yard field goal.
Field goal for Dominguez. Puts us up 31-21. We'll be back after this commercial. Here's the kickoff, punch kick. Fielded at the 30, going backwards. They'll back up to the 30, and I don't think he gained maybe a yard or two. I think Hayes was on that reception. I don't know who the...
Eagles will start from their own 32, 1:21 left.
So with North Shore, if they come down here and score a touchdown again, that's going to put it within 3 points, and not very comfortable for the Mustangs. They need to stop here on defense. Here's a handoff straight up the middle, and he gets about 8 yards on the carry.
Winfield on the rush again.
I can definitely see why Atascocita is ranked 5th. They have a good offense, good balance. They came in with 1929 rushing and 1942 passing, and I'm fairly confident they're way farther ahead tonight passing than they are rushing. Here is Brown looking deep, going deep, got a man, and they're just whooping North Shore's defensive backs. And that's Wheeler.
Keith Wheeler again.
For a big reception. And they're just not getting the pressure on Brown, and he's sitting back, and he's got a good arm for a sophomore. He's probably a lot like Bailey, you know, just getting more and more confidence from the first time you saw him play. He's a good-looking kid. Here's a handoff up the middle to the running back, Winfield. Now they finally blow the whistle after it gets 10 yards. They had to scram for about, I hate that play. He was stopped, but they just keep moving him forward, gets another first down. Ball's inside the 25-yard line all the way to the 23. 1st and 10. North Shore hadn't been able to stop them. We're getting another timeout.
No, that's in the quarter.
Oh.
Quarter.
31-21, North Shore, Atascocita marching. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back.
Who combines the best games with the best pizza? Mr. Gaddy's, of course. Mr. Gaddy's. Pizza.
Rick Blunt, Carl Thies back. Start of the 4th quarter. 31-21 in favor of the Mustangs, but Atascocita on the move. And they are deep inside North Shore territory to the 23-yard line. Started their drive on their own 32. So they have marched the ball down, continued to eat up clock. And Carl, they put 7 points on the board. We got a nail biter.
Both teams, after playing great defense, both teams' defense are getting tired, and now the offenses are taking over.
14-14 halftime score. We've seen 21 points in the 3rd quarter. Let's see what takes place here. Here's a our quarterback keeper.
Zion Brown.
He didn't get but maybe a yard. Got hit on the play by Battle. The Mustangs defense, I don't have total stats like you do, Carl, but they've given up a lot of yards, definitely more than 150 per game. Did that in 2 plays.
Zion Brown now is 11 of 22 passing for 218
Here's
yards.
Brown looking left. He had to hurry. Throws behind his receiver who was open. And that is Soul, and I'm surprised he dropped anything. How many catches does Soul have tonight? He's got to have like 8.
He's got 4 for 127, and it seems like he's got 8 or 9.
It does. He throws to him a lot. Between him and Wheeler, how many catches does Wheeler have?
4 also.
Yeah. Just throws to both of those guys.
And those receivers, they go get the football.
They do. Soul was coming back for that one. 3rd and 11. North Shore needs a big stop here. Here's the quarterback. Now he's looking down Wheeler. Great pass. I mean, what can you say? He's got double coverage. Throws the ball on the money as he's rolling to his right. That is a great throw by Zion Brown, who is a sophomore.
Looks like we're a yard short.
I'm impressed with that throw.
up to the 14-yard line, 4th and 1.
Big 4th down. Let's see if North Shore can stop him. They can't. He gets the first down. Winfield on the carry. Atascocita impressive. I am really impressed with Brown and Soul.
Brown picks up 2.
And
Was that Winfield or Brown?
Winfield. And Mr. Wheeler's not too shabby either. 31-21, 10:30 left in this ball game. And there is no fat lady at this game. So here's Brown on the carry, and he scoots down for apparently no gain, but then slides through like a slither and gets 5 or 6 yards as he turns sideways basically and
gets down to the 8-yard. He looks like he's going to get no gain, picks up 4 on the play. 2nd and 6.
The line comes off the field, and 2nd down. North Shore wanting a big stop here. Neither defense stopping the other one now. Here's another throw, good throw down to Mitchell to the 4-yard line. Gets another first down, and they are impressive. That was to Wheeler, excuse me.
Going to go down to the 3-yard line, pick up of 5, 3rd and 1.
They got it at, let's see, they got to get to the 4, so the ball's probably spotted at around the 4. The marker's almost right on the first down, so it's short. Here's a handoff, and I don't think he got back to the line of scrimmage. Let him go. So now you got 4th down, and he lost a yard. Good defense penetration. Actually, he lost a couple yards. 4th down, so does Atascocita take the 3 points here, or do they go for it?
That's the reason Stump makes the big money.
They're going to have to call a timeout and discuss this one. It's a big play of the game here. 4th down. Let's call it 3. They have to get to the, well, it's not that far. They have to get inside the 4, and the ball's on the 6. So 2 yards and a little bit.
Yeah, let's call it 3.
And what we've seen all night is they go to their number 1 guy, Soul, but I think it'd be hard to stop Brown if he decides to keep it and roll out. It's all going to depend on that penetration for the defensive line.
8:59 left.
Do you blitz here, Carl, with a, go for broke type defense, or what do you think North Shore's going to do here?
I think they're going to bring people because they haven't been bringing.
They really haven't been. I mean, they've been showing 4 and 5, but they haven't shown the pressure I thought they would tonight.
8:59 left. North Shore 31. The Eagles, Atasco 21.
Let's see how many offensive linemen they bring in. My guess is 6. That's exactly what they have. So they have 6 guys plus a running back. So you can look for them to let Allen keep the ball, or Brown. He's looking, going to throw, stepped out in front. Great defense by North Shore. Caleb Flagg jumps around. They were shooting for Wheeler. Gutsy call for Atascocita, going for 4th and 2.
Ball over on downs.
So North Shore gets the ball after a great defensive stop after Atascocita had marched all the way from their 32-yard line down to the 7. And then they had a 2-yard loss on a run on 3rd down, and then the 4th down pass is incomplete. So North Shore, if they can just move the ball here, not turn it over on downs quickly, they would be in good position time-wise. 8:53 left in the game.
Need to run 5 minutes off the clock.
Yeah, no mistakes here. So here is Bailey. Bailey's
keeps the ball, and he got back.
Yeah, but he wasn't holding that ball real tight. I was a little worried there as he's spinning. I don't think he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Loses 1 or 2.
So the ball is now spotted on the 4, loses 2 yards. So I think you're going to see North Shore stay on the ground down here, try to not turn the ball over and milk the clock a little bit. Would love to get a first down or two to swap field position because right now North Shore doesn't have a great punting, and they need to get a big play. Here's quarterback Bailey. Just eat it. He gets almost a safety. Gets down to about the 3-yard line. Throw that ball away.
Throw it past the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, just chunk it. That's where he's going to have to learn because he had time to get rid of the ball. He loses another yard or two.
Loses back to the 3. 3rd down and 13 for the Mustangs.
So Atascocita doing exactly what they need to do after they failed to score. They have all 3 of their timeouts, and North Shore has not gained a yard. They've lost 3. If I'm Atascocita, I send the house here. North Shore wants to pass it, let them pass it. Bailey's got to get rid of the ball. Get rid of the ball. Now he cuts back up the middle, and that's where you worry about him. Man, these refs need to blow the whistle before somebody gets hurt. He just let him stand up there and get it pounded. Ball got back to about the 5.
4th down and 11.
That's exactly what North Shore did not want, is to punt without running hardly anything off the clock. Atascocita is going to get great field position. North Shore's punters not averaging more than 30 yards a kick.
Jackson back in to punt.
Backed up deep. Got to get a good snap here. Over his head. No, he got it. Good kick. Turns over. Fielded. Good kick. All the way to the 45-yard line. Let's see if they spot it on the 45. Nope, they're going to move it up to the 44.
39-yard punt.
So
very good punt. High center pass. Jackson.
7:07 left. Go ahead, Carl.
Gets a good punt.
We got a timeout on the field.
Timeout.
We will be back after this. .07 left. North Shore leading 31-21. Atascocita inside North Shore Mustang territory. Big drive for Atascocita. Hands off. Goes nowhere. Gets smacked.
Winfield gets hit in the backfield.
I believe that's Mr. Ross.
Cameron Ross.
Just in the backfield. Chris Ross. Just about the time they handed it off.
Loses 4. Winfield loses 4.
6:40 left. Clock's running. Atascocita, you would think, be in a little more hurry. 2 receivers split wide right. Winfield to his right. Here's Allen looking, being pressured. There's got a flag. He's going to go down for a sack. Might be holding. North Shore in on the tackle. That was a coverage sack. Jalen Joseph. Let's see what the penalty is. If I'm North Shore, I decline it. Brings up 3rd down. He lost about 4 yards on the play.
Offense, number 56. That'd be declined. 3rd down.
So North Shore doing what they need to do here Needs to prevent a big play here. Third down and forever. They got to go all the way to the 31.
Yeah, 3rd and 20.
And the ball's spotted right on the 46, and it's got to go all the way to the 39, or 34, sorry. So let's see if North Shore sits back in double coverage or whether they give some pressure. They're spying on the quarterback. He gets the Wheeler and gets about half of it back all the way to the 40, a little more over half.
Picks up 14 yards.
North Shore not trying to give up the big play. He's going to bring up a big 4th down now again.
4th and 6.
Here's where I think you're going to see North Shore dial it up. They can't afford to give Brown time. He's got Wheeler and Soul over here to the right, or to the left of him.
4th down and 6.
They got it jamming them up the front. That might be pass interference. Are they going to call it? Nope. Man, they're
riding.
Put some hands on each other right there. That was Wheeler versus flag. Referee just let them play. Turnover on downs. That's a big stop by North Shore.
5:07 left in the contest.
And North Shore gets good field position here. If they can just make a couple first downs, hold on to the ball, make Atascocita burn up their timeouts. Atascocita has 2 left. Is Amador at quarterback?
Yeah, they're running Wildcat.
That's Amador going to do a pitch with a play going back to Amador. So that was a double reverse. They had Bailey in the game. Amador took the snap. Bailey comes around for a lateral and throws downfield to Amador and doesn't fool anybody. That's a Willie Gaston special right there.
That's one he dropped over on that grass practice field.
2 receivers to the left. All right, where's Choo Choo? There's Choo Choo. Give it to him. Picks up about 4. Third down. Eat up some clock, fellas. If they didn't do anything here, Carl, they swap field. See you, Coach. Well, if nothing else, Carl, they at least swap field position with them a little bit. Make them have to go a lot further. I still can't breathe very easy here.
3rd and 6.
Love to see North Shore get a first down here. Bailey keeping it. He's running. They're spotting him everywhere. He didn't get nothing. Maybe a yard. 4th down.
Evan Jackson back in the game to punt.
Well, I guess they ran a minute and a half off the clock.
4th and 6.
So they're bringing Soul back to receive the punt. I just kicked the ball out of bounds. Kick it deep. They're going to rush. Gets the ball. Good kick. Fair catch. Right around the 18-yard line. So Atascocita gets the ball back with 3:31 left. 2 timeouts. Trailing 31-21. It's like playoff football right here, Carl.
It really is. 38-yard punt. No return.
Nobody's left. You don't see any cars leaving the parking lot. This game's been a great game, but Atascocita still got plenty of time.
3:31 left.
4 receivers to the right, all stacked on the right. Here's a handoff, double reverse. No, they fake it, and Winfield keeps it. Still got it all the way to the 40. So they're showing their dynamic play calling by their offensive coordinator, Gerald Orr.
Picks up 22 yards, or excuse me, 22 yards.
Coach Stump got him going fast. 3:03 left. Here is a pass down the middle. The ball comes out loose, knocked out by Mr. Anderson. Clock stops. He was throwing the ball to Karan Lee.
2:59 left in the contest.
Atascocita has 2 timeouts left. So they march down, put a score on the board, and then do the onside kick. And that's going to determine what happens unless North Shore can stop them from scoring. Here's the quarterback looking. He's rolling to his right. Got a man open, and that is Wheeler. Nice pass by Zion Brown. You can't tell me he hasn't impressed you tonight, Carl.
He's much improved.
He is a good-looking quarterback for a sophomore. I look forward to seeing Bailey and Brown matching up for the next 3 years.
Picks up 13 yards.
3 receivers tight to the left over here. Spread all in one formation like a triangle here. Quarterback rolling to his left, being chased, throwing it deep. Got a man open. I don't know how a guy gets that open. Down to the 25, and now a penalty coming out. I don't know what the penalty is unless it's a personal foul against somebody. But he threw the ball down to Claude Slaughter, his first catch. And I'm not sure if somebody from North Shore pushed or Atascocita pushed or what happened there. It was after the play.
A lot of fouls.
Back in the back.
A lot of flags.
By number 1, the offense, be 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
So they had a personal foul on number 1.
Yeah, so.
Chase Soul. Was it a personal foul or holding?
Yeah, personal foul.
Is that a 10-yard or a 15?
15 yards.
So they still have plenty of time. There's lots of time left in this game, folks. With 2 timeouts, a touchdown, and an onside kick. So here's a snap. Pressure rolling out of his right, still going back. And that's going to be intentional grounding. There's nobody there. He didn't get it back to the line of scrimmage. That's got to be intentional grounding. He didn't even get it close to the line of scrimmage. They're talking it over, but he just threw the ball away. There's the flag. That's exactly what that was. He was outside of the pocket, but he's got to get the ball back to the line of scrimmage. But you got to give him credit for getting rid of the ball, Carl.
Yep, definitely.
The offense, that'd be a spot foul, 2nd down.
So it's a spot foul all the way back from where he threw it. That's a big penalty. About a 14-yard loss. And, more importantly, a loss of down. So that's going to bring up 2nd down. They've got to get all the way to the 28-yard line.
Yeah.
So here is the quarterback being pressured, going to his left, got a man. Now how can they not call interference on the receiver? So laid more hands on the defensive back, Davis, than Davis had on him. Floated that ball up. The reason why I couldn't see the defensive back is because he was so tight on him that he was blocking him. Couldn't see him. 3rd down. You know, Carl, that Garrett Cross is fixing to let it loose.
He's letting them loose.
Yep. Well, he breaks free. On the run. Still running. Down to the 30. Close to another 1st down.
Picks up 24 yards.
Unbelievable run by Brown. They flushed him out. The problem was they didn't have anybody spying on him. So brings up big 4th down again. We've been here before. 1:52, clock's running. Atascocita's primary focus right here is to get a 1st down. They need to get 4 yards, and they're looking. Going to be short. Bad pass. A lot of pressure. Turnover on downs. And, fellas, now the fat lady's showing up. Nice pressure on that play by Jalen Joseph. Forces the quarterback to get rid of the ball early. That was just a great defensive play by Joseph. So a turnover on downs.
1:38 left.
They do have 2 timeouts, which they'll be burning them. 1:38 left in this ball game. North Shore 31-21. No matter who wins this game, Carl, this is a well-fought game.
Oh, it definitely was. Both these teams will be in the state playoffs in 2 weeks.
And probably see each other somewhere in into round 3 or 4.
4 for region finals.
We've seen that show before.
Both these teams will go big school. They'll go Division I. With the win, North Shore will play Pasadena Adobe in the first round. Tasco will have to play district champion Deer Park at Deer Park.
And they'll play here, right?
2 weeks, yes. North Shore will host Adobe.
So there's a first down run by Bailey.
North Shore will host here, Adobe, and then Tasco will have to go to Deer Park.
Now this is where I want the freshmen. They haven't started the play clock yet. He needs to eat up all 20 seconds. Don't snap the ball until you're around 5 seconds. 1:09 left, 16 seconds on the play clock, and they're not. So that you want to teach this young quarterback. They're in the victory formation. Don't snap it yet. So he snaps it and kneels it.
Going to take one more snap.
So they spot the ball where he kneels it, right?
Yes.
Yes.
38.
So it's third down. It's too bad you have to give him a loss on that.
That's a team loss is what the NCAA and high school rules, stat rules.
So 30 seconds left. North Shore is going to win the ball game. They got one more snap. They're in victory formation. It's second down and forever. Atascocita is not burning a timeout. And that should be the last play of this ball game. Great victory here for the North Shore Mustangs. No points scored in the fourth quarter, Carl.
Surprise, surprise, after 24 were scored in the third quarter.
31-21. We're going to take a commercial break, and then we're going to be back. And I'm going to play some music, and Carl's going to give us his players of the game. I'm sure he has 2 or 3 players.
Two. Each team.
We'll be
One
right.
each.
I can pick the one for the. We'll be back after this commercial. Rick Blunt, Carl Thies back here. We want to tell you tonight that individuals' team and stats are provided by theathleticsdepartment.com. They're a full-service provider of high school and college stats for teams. Coaches and athletic directors can contact them for more information. You can follow them on Twitter, Facebook, social media platforms, athleticsdepartment.com. Now signing up other team sports for this school year. Final score 31-21. North Shore High School 21-6A champions once again. That is a 30 victories in a row, Carl, in district play.
Just an unbelievable run. Just keep on keeping on. North Shore will be off next week and will host by-district playoffs next week, 2 weeks from tonight.
Well, Carl, I think you know what the music means. I think our folks want to know who your players of the game are.
Well, for the North Shore Mustangs, I've got to go with freshman quarterback Caleb Bailey. Caleb Bailey leads the rushers, 18 carries for 71 yards. He was 5 of 8 passing, threw 2 touchdowns. And
let me guess the Atascocita guy.
For the Eagles, how about
start with a C?
Yeah, Chase.
Yeah, and his last name starts with an S?
Yeah, so
yeah.
4 catches, 127 yards. The Mustangs didn't have an answer for that young man. That guy is going to play on Saturday and then some. So
he is a receiving stud. He is unstoppable. So for Carl Thies and Rick Blunt and our great production staff with Texan Live, who really took care of us tonight. They did a great job.
Rodney Holter on producing, and Junie Garza on our film work, our cameras.
And we thank them. We thank Galena Park, you students that are doing the filming. Y'all do a great, spectacular job. Have a blessed weekend. Next Friday night we'll be off. Carl and I will be in Pasadena, and we will be back in 2 weeks for the playoffs. God bless you. Have a great weekend. Stay warm. Talk to you later.